how it would go down. Yo, if rap was in my name, surgeons.
Oh man, back and forth.
You know?
So Matt and I have a little bit of ADD, so we get very easily distracted.
Especially when there's good fights on. Look at this.
Of course, MMA is still not legal in New York. If you could say anything to those politicians, what would you say?
I don't know. I don't know what to say. Just let's go. Let's get this. We're ready. I drove an hour to get here. Is it that much of it? Whatever. I don't know.
Well, we broke a record tonight that I'm not very proud of. The most decisions ever in UFC history. That's not one you're going to hear me bragging about at press conferences, but I would have to say I was pumped with the first fight of the night. It was awesome. Those two went out there, and it was just such a great fight.
When I'm out there, I hear my coaches, actually this time I heard Joe Rogan. He helped me back off and not blow my wide.
Wow.
Yeah, so in the middle of the fight, he was like, he should back off so he doesn't blow his wide. And I was like, let me take a step back and try to open up another window.
So you heard him talking?
Yeah, I heard him talking, yeah.
If you want to talk about who almost got who out more, I think he got closer to finishing it. That choke was close. That scared me. But he did. But after he got out,
you were yelling at him, grab the top hand.
Grab the top hand, look him in the face, and Longo almost passed out in the corner, but he did good. Yeah. I was worried more about the big guy.
You work with a bunch of other coaches when you're coaching, right? So you guys all have to agree on a game plan?
Yeah, because, he lives in Montreal. I have a full-time gym of my own.
Right.
So sometimes it can be difficult to be as much hands-on with these guys. So watching the screen, I've been in the fight game long enough to see and to read another fighter's game.
What you do is you look at who you're fighting and you adjust. I mean, obviously Brock was one of the last big guys. Well, Bigfoot is big too, by the way. So then when you're fighting these big guys, obviously you want to be a little bit bigger, you want to pack a little bit more muscle.
It was a night filled with decisions up until the last knockout, but there were 7 decisions. 6 of them, everybody's like, wow, this is great, all of these decisions are great judging, and then, it was like, oh man, Frank Mir's down. What would you do in this situation?
For who?
If you were Warner?
Well, he's defending it the right way. There's a Kimura there. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's interesting.
What is that? What is he going for?
I thought he had his arm tied up. No, he's looking to take the back, which is the right thing to do. I'm going to expect this guy to roll out.
All right, so before you go, I want to, people who know you, and one of the things that makes you a really phenomenal coach, I know this because he coaches me, is that you have this 3 belief system, right?
Yes.
So tell us what the 3 beliefs are.
But my 3 beliefs are, as a fighter, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your coach. And your coach has to believe in you. Those are my 3, which are solid.
What do you think he should do?
He has to get his legs involved. If he doesn't get his legs in between him and Overeem, he's going to get hurt.
Now, both guys have taken a lot of knockouts. I mean, both Mir and Overeem have taken a lot of knockouts in their career. As a coach, when a guy's going through a lot, when do you say, you know what, maybe it's time, you've taken way too much punishment in your lifetime in your career, how do you know it?
Well, heavyweight fighting, there's a lot of KOs. I think they have less mileage, heavyweights, because there's so much power in the octagon. And I think you need somebody who trusts in your camp that doesn't have their best interest in mind, but your best interest in mind as a fighter. And if you have somebody in your camp like that you can trust, you should listen carefully to what they have to say.
What to do in bad positions, it has to be muscle memory. So what we do is we start them in bad positions a lot. So I have them do matches from the knees or during our jiu-jitsu sessions. What happens is we start them in positional training. Because if a guy's real good, sometimes he's not going to get his back taken.
Right.
But when I start him there, now he's got to get the right way out.
Anderson should be walking without crutches here in the next couple weeks. Then he'll start training in a few months. I mean, we got to see how he comes back, and he is 100% confident that he's coming back. And then I'm a Patriots fan, so I don't have a dog in the fight tomorrow, but I wouldn't mind seeing Peyton Manning win the Super Bowl. I'm not bitter like a lot of other New England fans.